Hi guys, just wanted to let you know you don't have to watch the movie in order to listen to the show. There won't be any spoilers because they haven't seen the movie. All they've done is watch the trailer, which is all you have to do. Or don't, doesn't matter. You can still listen and laugh. Okay, that's all. Enjoy the show.
Are you listening?
Welcome to the Real and Real Pod. My name is David and I'm here with my co-host Marcy.
Hi.
And our special guest, my baby sis herself, Ash.
Hi.
Love her. She's so cute. Have you ever watched the movie and thought to yourself, hey, what if this happened in real life? That's what this show's about.
And then we come up with a few points pertaining to this question.
And the question is?
What if everyone had to escape a cave full of sharks based off the movie 47 Meters Down, Uncaged?
I am going to take you to a place that no tourist would ever find in a million years. Chance of a lifetime.
The film follows the story of 14 girls scuba diving in a ruined underwater city who quickly find themselves in a watery hell as their adventure turns to horror when they learn they are not alone in the submerged caves. As they swim deeper into the claustrophobic labyrinth of caves, they enter the territory of the deadliest shark species in the ocean.
So, do you want to see this movie?
No.
Very sufficient answer from Ash.
Did you
No.
see the first movie?
I did.
Did you like it?
I did not.
Okay, why didn't you like it?
Well, it took forever to get to let's see. It took forever for it to
Get going?
excite me in any way. Am I allowed to tell the movie or
I
not?
don't know, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Spoiler.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, for a
So-
shark movie.
So basically, they're these two girls. They meet some, I would say, douchebags of boys, and then they get into a cage to swim to be with the sharks. I guess feel the sharks, and then the cage breaks and it goes all the way down to the ocean, to the bottom of the ocean. And then as the time goes, it's first of all they're losing oxygen with their oxygen tanks, and then they're trying to figure out a way to get out, to escape the cage without getting eaten in some
By
way.
the sharks.
Exactly. And basically most of the time it's them stuck in a cage. one is slowly dying, and then from what I've got at the end, one of the girls got out thinking that her sister got out too, but really the sister died in the end, and she was just hallucinating that they both lived. And I was just oh.
Wait, they both didn't live?
No. Only one lived.
I'm sorry, one lived.
One
and
died.
And one died. And I was just
So the hurt one died and the one that had to leave the cage lived?
Yes. So you didn't see the first one?
No, I did not.
I saw the first one. I was like, this is going to be a bad movie. And then I was watching it. I was like, this is a bad movie. Then they got into the cage part. And I was like, okay, this is a little bit more interesting movie. And then when she got out of the cage, I was like, no, I would not, because I don't want to die. And then I enjoyed the part where they were in the shark portion. And then she was in that ocean, looking around on the ocean floor for stuff. And I was like, this is really scary because the ocean scares me because it's so large and you don't know what's out there. And there's a part where she's on the ocean floor and then it just drops. It just drops into darkness. And I'm like, you're going to die. I'm like,
It's called death.
You need to get back to that cage. That's a lot safer. And just live it out.
Why
Just
was she going outside the cage?
trying to get a signal to anybody near. I think a boat was near and they were at a certain point where you couldn't get a signal.
Why'd her boat leave?
Because they suck. But anyway, yeah, that's how I felt about the movie. I had fun with it. And this movie looks worse. This looks stupider. The first one wasn't great, but I'm just saying it looks stupider.
agreed.
Yeah, so moving on. Oh, yeah, did you want to see this movie, Marcy?
No.
Okay, great.
I mean, I don't have the same reasons as you guys. It just doesn't look interesting.
No, it looks dumb.
And it looks so dumb. First and foremost, why are you going into some caves and then you realize you're going further in instead of just you know what, let's just make a smart move and make a rope
We want
line.
to explore, okay?
Okay, so you do that safely.
We do, with the sharks.
Yeah, you idiots. You complete idiots.
Okay.
Anyway.
Moving on. So we'll start with our guest, because ladies first. Ash, what is your first point? If everyone had to escape a cave full of sharks. This is a stupid thing. But anyway, continue.
So my first point is I feel like it will be a lot of sacrifices. Every man for themselves type of thing. So it's
Are you admitting that you would murder people?
not in so many words.
Her face is just like.
Who's going to listen to this later on in life?
Not
Well, a
in
future
so
boss.
many words. But for real, like if you're with okay, let's not put our family in the mix. Maybe like just strangers around us.
So if you're with like your classmates from like do you remember your class, like your senior class of?
You remember high school, middle school.
Oh, every man for themselves.
Oh, okay, there you go.
That means she didn't have
Not
any
even your friends in high school.
I had 4 friends.
Okay, so your high school senior class with those 4 friends in it. Still every man for themselves, or would you try to help them?
Okay, so if my friends are thinking logically like me, like, listen, we gotta survive this, okay? So we gotta work together
And kill everyone else so we can live.
and let everybody else like, oops,
Whoops! I like how you just like, ooh,
Question.
and the shark you go.
Question. As they're sacrificing, are you jumping over them to swim away or something?
you use their bodies as
Oh, like
shield?
a
As a
shield for the
like-
sharks to eat that. Okay, horrible person. moving on to Marcy.
I don't think mine's is much better.
Yeah, is yours much better than murder?
Not really.
What is your point?
Automatic population control.
So you're also murdering people.
Yes. Why? Because the idiots are going to be the ones that's like, well, I heard that the sharks were like in here, but like how far back does this go? Me, I'm going to just explore the front, like little piece of it. I'm exploring the cave. I have because it says,
Have you seen the trailer?
yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't.
They went to the front little piece and then they went deeper.
They had to. Water was rising. They're in the cave. They get in there. They can't. In front of them is the water. Behind them is the cave. So the water's rising, the tide's rising as time goes on. So they're trying to explore the cave to find another way out because they can't go forward because that's where the sharks are. So, I mean, you only got 2 ways to go
Why didn't you do this at high tide?
because they didn't think they were going to be attacked by sharks, I guess. Wait, were
if
they
you're
in a
going
They weren't in
into
a cave.
No, if you're going into a cave, you go at high tide.
Well, they're not thinking that. Then we wouldn't
Again.
have a movie.
Stupid.
Yes.
Stupid. So if we're all had to escape a cave full of sharks, I'm only going to the first little beginning piece. I'm not going to be those idiots that are like, ooh, I wonder how far back this cave goes. And even
So
though
you're just going to stay there and wait?
I'm going to go in a little bit to where like I can still see the opening.
Then what happens? That's what I'm trying to say.
Right. So I'm going to go into the little bits where I can still see the opening and explore my little area there, do my little like metal detecting. Ooh. And then, here comes a shark. Guess what? I can easily escape because I see the opening. Bye. Whereas there's
I'm
other people.
confused. Very
Yes.
confused.
Yes.
Everyone's trapped in a cave full of sharks.
Yes.
You're in there.
Yes.
It doesn't matter if you're near the opening. You're in the cave full of sharks.
Right. But if I'm in the cave full of sharks, I'm going to be the first one out because I'm staying close to the outside.
I don't understand this at all.
Okay. I'm making a description so that he can see. I know you guys won't be able to, but listen, use your imagination. Just know my hands are making cave shapes and guiding things, okay? So look, you got a cave. Here, give me the prints.
I can draw.
Oh, you can draw it. Let me see it. Okay. Give me this. Ooh, fancy.
I know. Be careful with it. It's my favorite pen.
Okay.
My great grandma gave it to me.
I don't know about that one.
You are saying I'm a liar? It's a lie. Oh, this is nice. Artist, guys, if you could see this.
It is terrible.
Ooh, boy. When I say Vincent Van Gogh. Yeah. Ooh, look at that. Are those the sharks? Those fish? Is that those Jesus fish, apparently?
let her finish. Let her finish.
Oh my gosh, I have to. I'm gonna post a picture.
Oh, yes.
Instagram story
Yes.
with this just because of this. Okay, so
Yes, Jesus fish. Yes. Oh, that's you.
no.
Oh,
Okay.
I was about to say, nice figure. Stick figure.
Okay.
So look, we're in the cave. Wait.
It's a great drawing, guys.
Yes.
It's
It's
very
so
nice.
great. No,
it's
it's
great.
Okay.
We're in the cave,
Gotcha.
right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. In this cave, you see all of us are in there, right?
Uh-huh.
Here's the sharks.
Uh-huh.
We're all in the cave. They shoved us, so I mean the cave probably goes to. There you go.
That's more cave.
That's more cave.
Gotcha.
Right?
Uh-huh.
I'm still at the front of this cave.
Where?
I'm still at the front.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Yeah.
Everyone else is here.
Uh-huh.
Y'all gonna stay there.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna eat myself out.
Okay, see, this is what you don't understand in the movie. That's what they did. This is just more cave.
No, that's the outside.
Yeah, no. In the movie, it's the opposite way than you're thinking. Let's say this out here, that's the outside. The sharks are blocking them.
Oh, the sharks came into the
The
cave.
sharks came into the cave.
Oh, I thought the sharks were in the cave.
No. They go into a cave to explore. They're swimming in the water, and then they get it in. They're like, oh, wow, it's a cave. So they're inside the cave, which is all of this is cave, right? They're like, let's leave. As they're trying to leave, sharks float into the cave. And so they
No,
can't
because
escape.
it said they went into the sharks' territory. So I'm guessing the sharks live in the cave.
Unless I saw the trailer wrong. Did you just? Yeah, you just saw the trailer.
I did see the trailer.
That's what it
We
looked
need
like to
play the
me.
trailer again.
Yeah, we have no time to play the trailer.
That's what it looked
But
like to
I
me.
swear they were like, oh, we got to go, guys. And it's like, oh, no, they're sharks. We got to go deeper into the cave now.
That's just dumb.
Well, they can't escape. That's it.
Hold on.
They're stuck. That's what I thought. Unless I remembered it wrong. Also, I've seen a bunch of trailers, so I have no idea.
Okay. It says
We're all going to take a moment to watch the trailer.
they swim steeper into. No, look. As they swim deeper into the claustrophobic labyrinth of caves, that's when they enter the territory of the deadliest shark species in the ocean. They swam into the cave, the lair of the sharks.
Okay, so how are you escaping?
You swim back out.
Without being decked?
Look, everyone's in there. I ain't going too deep in. I was put in this cave with an air tank. I'm not going too far in this cave because I still got to escape it. Yeah, there's sharks in here, but guess what? I'm out, guys. Bye-bye.
What if your
automatic
thing was
population control.
spelunking? Isn't that caves? That's caves, right? Spelunking?
Is it?
I don't
Google
know.
is your friend.
I don't know. I don't know the name of these things.
Splunking. The exploration of caves. Yep.
Okay. I thought they were spelunking. So
No.
they weren't. They were just swimming.
No. They were going on a tour that was like, oh, I want to go visit these things because they're there on like vacation. And the person that's there is like, I'm going to show you something that no tourist has ever seen. This is what the locals do. Only locals know.
See,
Stupid.
That's where you
So
miss where they
automatic
messed up at.
population control. Because you're stupid and went to an area that nobody knows about. I mean, even like I've done that, but even still, I went with,
I've done that.
No. I've gone to local areas that I know locals know about, and they know what's in there. That was just her, and she's like, "I've never been here, but it sounds like so cool. We should go." No. And then even when I had the chance to go and explore a cave that locals go into, and they know all about it, I didn't do that. Nah, fam. I like living.
Correction. So I don't understand the trailer. but that's why yours doesn't work either.
Yes, it does.
No, I'm saying it doesn't work with the trailer. They jump off a cliff and they're in the water, apparently, in this trailer, and they're just in there, and then they swim further into an area. So even
They
if you
swim
swim
further in
in,
the cave.
yeah, but it's
can
like
swim out
as
the
in,
cave.
yeah, you have to swim out
To the shore.
No, they jumped off a cliff.
There's no shore.
No, I guess it's further away.
Oh, they stupid.
That's it.
Because how are they gonna come back anyway?
I guess they're gonna swim further away or swim to the edge
How
of the
are they
rocks and
gonna do
climb
that?
up. I don't know. That's what it shows.
Because you can't do that with all that gear. That gear is heavy.
I don't know. It just jumps in. That's the thing. They don't have gear on. Then it jumps to them having gear.
So I'm guessing what they did is they went swimming, found the area where I think there's an area where they can like do the shore part. That's probably like, you know, like on those like videos where you see people climb the cave, like they walk up the route. There's still a beach down there. It's just on the opposite side. So maybe they're like, look.
Yeah, it literally makes no sense. Wow, I didn't realize this trailer makes no sense.
Side note, that's we know this movie's not going to be.
See, they
Very
jump off
good.
Right.
that ledge, and now they're like, ah, ha, 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 ha. Then all of a sudden, in the cave. I'm like, wait, what?
Right. That's on like.
Okay, so we got to see what happens actually in the cave. Okay, moving on.
Either way,
That made no
I'ma
sense.
live. It's automatic population control because it was stupid to jump in this cave without access to climb up. You're dumb. That's all I can say. You're dumb.
Did they tell them that this was shark infested water?
I don't think so.
I don't know. Well, yeah, they kind of did because it was like, look what I found on the beach. And they found that huge tooth. And they were like, whoa, is that a shark tooth? He's like, yeah, I think it belongs to this species or something of that nature. And then.
That was foreshadowing.
Right. And they're like, whoa, that's so cool. Where'd you find it? He told them, blah, blah, blah. Then it jumps to, oh my gosh, we should go here. And she's like, no. We're going to go someplace that no tourist ever goes.
Oh,
This is
so
only
she was
local.
showing them the,
So a local, quote unquote,
showing
local,
them
the hidden treasures. I
the
guess?
hidden treasures
Yeah.
area.
Right, where like
Gotcha.
locals only know. But here's the thing: if locals only know, they probably know not to go in there.
Yeah.
How long have you been a local?
Still, your point doesn't
Yes,
make
it
sense.
does. Yes, it does.
How? The question is, what if everyone's trapped in a cave?
Yes, automatic population control.
No, I'm saying the part where you said I'm going to be
Oh,
outside.
I'm still alive
That doesn't make sense.
because I'm escaped this cave and let
Again,
everybody else
how
die.
You've not explained how you escape, because the point is everyone has to escape. There were sharks all around you.
Oh, I'm gonna let them get eaten.
Oh my god.
So
I'm gonna
basically,
move
I'm doing
on.
the same as she's doing.
I'm
Every
gonna-
man for themselves. I'm gonna sacrifice them.
So
look,
my-
she's like,
my first point is that everyone would be there would be a lot more cannibals, or everyone would be cannibals,
ew, why?
because you're trapped in the cave. You're like, oh my gosh, there's sharks. What are we gonna do?
Wait a
We're
minute.
hiding. We're
Wait a
somewhere
minute.
in the cave.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Does your cave like have ground access?
Somewhere. It has to be, because in the trailer, her head goes down into the water like she's looking down into something, so she has to be holding on to something.
I thought that was the tide.
I don't know, but that's what I just saw in the trailer. She sticks her head down and the shark comes. She's like, ah, and then goes back up. I don't know how that works in a trailer, but that's what it shows. So
This is so dumb.
this is a stupid movie. But anyway, so people get hungry. Okay, in the cave, I doubt there's much moss. Do people eat moss?
Yeah.
Okay, you chew on some.
Oh my gosh, Ash's face.
Wait, people eat moss? Is
Yeah.
that safe
Yeah.
to eat?
Yeah.
What's it taste
I'm
like?
sure there's different kind of moss.
Probably green. I don't know.
What's it taste like? Green.
tastes
what
like a
What's it gonna
plant.
tell? It tastes like a color.
It tastes-
delish.
What flavor do you want, Blue?
Ask Bear Grylls. He probably knows. Okay, so yes, so people get hungry after a while. There'll be no more moss. No more moss to eat. So what do you got to do? Got to eat people.
There's fish. There's fish in these caves.
Run out of fish.
How can you run out of fish?
I assume
Yeah.
the sharks are down there too. Aren't they eating the fish?
But fish constantly come in and out.
But
But you
they're
still-
more focused on the people than they are the fish.
No,
Why?
sharks actually don't like people.
Really?
They
Yeah, they
don't.
don't like the taste of people. Most of the
Ah.
time,
They
most
think you're a
shark attack.
seal.
Yeah, they think you're a seal. So when they bite you, that's why they don't continue eating you because they go.
You're not seal.
It's like you're not what I thought. I know what
I've
that is.
changed the way my taste.
So basically, movies for years lied to us
Yeah, pretty
about
much.
them. Okay.
Which is why, like the whole shark attacks and everything. There's like less shark attacks than there are like dog attacks.
Oh.
There's less shark attacks.
Also,
than,
they're
like, a bunch of
on
other things.
land, so
Yeah, you have more chances.
There
like,
should be more dog
encountering-
attacks, unless you just live in the water or the sharks learn to walk. So I would
Ah.
hope there'd be more dog attacks. It's like, man, these sharks attacks get out of control on this. I was in my house. This shark came out of
Oh
nowhere.
my gosh. Either way, there's a lot less shark attacks than people think. It's just once one happens, then everybody's like, I gotta kill it.
Leave it alone. It was in its own area. You
Right.
came in
You
its
went to bother
backyard.
it.
Exactly. You came in its backyard. If we all stayed on land, we wouldn't have to deal with this. Okay, simple as that. Now all we got is like dogs attacking us, and bears, and wolves, and birds.
Bears.
Bears. Bears. Anyway, moving on to your second point. Ashley, what is your second point? Shh, I'm recording the thing. Okay, shh, I gotta record this thing. Hey guys, so I know what you're thinking. I love the show, but how can I convey how much I adore it? That's easy. Just head over to patreon.com/realandrealpod. That's ReelInRealPod. You can donate $1 to show your support. You'll get some cool stuff in return. It's a thank you from us. You even get a shout out on the show. But what if you don't have an extra dollar? And what if you don't love us enough to steal from your great grandma while she's sleeping? Well, you can go to iTunes and give us a rating. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, or just tell all of your neighbors, friends, enemies, and that one weird guy down the street about the show. We appreciate any support. If you're a company that wants us to advertise your product, you can contact us at realandrealpod@gmail.com. Okay, that's it. Enjoy the rest of the show.
I wouldn't trust anybody.
Okay, a world of no trust.
I would. After a while, okay, in the beginning, you're trying to come in with your friends
Band
to survive, band together.
Right.
And then as time go on, you get delirious, food's kind of running out, kind of. Everybody around you dying, getting eaten, and then you're just like, maybe you may sacrifice me next to save yourself. Then after a while, your trust starts
Got you.
disintegrating after a while, and you're like, you're gonna kill me next.
This is why you should do, okay, if you get stranded, start doing push-ups.
Why?
Work on your upper body strength, y'all. You gotta think about this. Somebody try to attack you, you like, oh,
I'm
I've
like,
been,
ew,
I've been
why?
coming for me. Yeah, I've been hitting this bitch like you don't even know. Y'all was wondering like he's always doing push-ups. This is weird. I'm like, oh, then y'all get hungry. Pa, 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 pa. There you go. No problem.
Wow.
I can take y'all out. You got to think about, or your thighs, whichever one is good for you. Like you do some squats and they come at you, you just wrap your legs around them like a boa constrictor.
just pop 'em.
Just pop them.
Pop 'em like a melon.
Y'all better watch out for these flying legs and just like wiggle around.
Them thighs is thick and powerful.
Yeah, there you go. There you
Thick
go.
and deadly.
There you go. Bam.
So I'm realizing that you guys' points keep everybody in the cave.
Yeah, that's the point of the whole episode.
No.
What
It's
if
at
everyone
escaping from a cave.
with sharks? Yes.
Right. So we're there. We've escaped, right?
What if everyone had to escape a cave full of sharks?
Yeah.
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 No one cares about after.
Oh. Well.
Well, was your point about after?
Yes.
You got to worry about the escape portion. You skipping some steps. What is your second point?
Shark fast food places.
Why?
Because once we escape, we got to go clean out them sharks because it's like, this is a
What?
problem. So we just go catch
What? What? That's no different than now. What?
And I was
If
thinking.
the question was, what if the population of sharks was the same as people? Then I could understand, oh, we have an overpopulation of sharks. Let's start shark fast food places. It's about people escaping a cave. How does that connect to
So,
shark fast food?
How I thought this went in my world. Okay. Does this sound really that bad?
No.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
She's being nice. It sounds bad.
No. Okay, I have a question. How many sharks are in this cave?
A
Right.
regular normal amount. Let's say 4 or 5.
Oh, then I'm definitely surviving. What?
You have a great deal of faith in yourself.
Yes, I do.
that I do not.
I have faith. I swim a lot. I have faith I will make it out.
I do not.
I believe in your swimming ability to the
I like
fullest
Ash.
extent.
No.
I feel like Michael Phelps can outswim you, and I feel like he can
He
outswim
probably
a
can.
he can't outswim a shark. They were born that way.
Here's the thing. There's people like you who can't swim.
Gotcha.
You will be eating first.
That's
and while
true.
he's going hum
No,
nom nom.
no, he's not
on
eating
to
me first.
David.
You just said you
Well,
don't
yeah.
like people. He's
Either
biting
way.
me first, and then he's like, "What's that other thing? Is that a seal?" He's gonna come after you and bite you. So literally, you made a world where a person who survived a shark attack, right? Let's say their arm got bitten off. In the world, they'd be like, you know what I should make? A fast food shark place, just to remember
no,
this
no.
pain that I.
No. What I was having, okay, in my world, I had it to where like, okay, kind of like jury duty, kind of. You'd be randomly selected and they shove you in a cave full of sharks and you had to escape.
And then after you escape, you're like, I'm getting revenge.
Yes.
Fast food places.
Yes.
Like the Hunger Games.
yeah.
In a way.
Kind of.
In a way.
Yeah.
In a way.
They select a person out of every single household. You can only go once. So, I mean, if you get married, you're in a new household, so you got to think about that because your whole last name changed, ladies. Ooh, that stinks.
Not necessarily,
Anyway.
not they don't change their last name.
True.
Whose point are we on? Your second point?
Yeah.
What is your second point?
Shark fast food places.
That is your favorite.
Because we're just,
Yeah.
they randomly put us in, and they have a bunch of sharks, and they're like, all right, this is the cave full of sharks, go at it. And so, gotta survive. Whoever comes out, congratulations, you
You
lived.
get a fast food joint.
You lived. Here's a shark burger.
Okay.
He's like, I don't know what to do next. You were going on. What's your last point?
Everyone would have calloused hands, calloused hands, but I mean like full hands, all callous.
Why is their whole hand a callus?
Here's the thing, guys. You're punching rocks, okay? You're punching rocks to make your hands harder, and then I guess calluses or something, whatever builds up on your hands to make them harder. Getting hard hands. You know why you're doing this? You're doing this to prepare for the fight, guys.
all you have to do is boop them in the nose.
That sometimes works. The softer place is the eyes. So you getting your hands ready, but okay, you want some harder hands, okay?
Also, if you flip them upside down. Sharks-
Yeah, you're gonna flip a shark upside. Yes, get in that water and be
love
like,
how confident
yes,
she is.
you already said.
I didn't say I
No.
was going to flip them.
You already said I can outswim one now.
I
Watch
didn't say I
me
could outswim
turn that boy over, like roll over, Jeffrey. Whoop! Like I didn't. Yeah,
Whoop goes the spark.
you are stronger than I thought. Like you can
No.
swim faster than I thought. You are stronger than I thought.
No, okay.
Amazing.
No, the swimming is because there's people that can't swim, so he's gonna work through all
I
of
got
those.
you. Your
and in
secret
that
identity-
meantime, I'm out.
Yeah, your
Like,
secret
that's
identity
it.
is the rock, apparently, because you just can. Oh, you can flip them over.
Oh no, I didn't say I was flipping a shark.
So yeah, so you're gonna punch them, but you look at your hands now, okay? Look at my hands. We're only so strong, okay? If we punch a shark, he'll be like, that tickles. So you gotta. Don't spit out your drink. Okay, so you gotta come with the rough hand. So he's like, that scratch, that hurt. Like you want to punch
Well,
where it
callus
bleeds.
is smooth over.
What?
Callus is smooth over.
You keep punching.
Right, they
You
smooth
rough
over.
up your hands.
Again, they smooth over. I
Or
know,
you
I have a
tape-
bunch
you
of
tape
calluses.
rocks to your hands.
Okay, that makes more sense.
There you go.
But what
Rock
tape works
hands.
in water?
What?
What tape works in water?
Gorilla tape. Bam.
it?
It does. Oh, those fancy infomercial tapes. That that seal thingy, whatever it's called. I don't know.
Flex Seal.
Yes. Flex Seal.
You know what we're talking about?
No, what is Flex
Okay,
Seal?
so there's like this tape, and they've like got this
It's
extreme.
magic.
It's like a super extra.
Look at this
infomercial.
water tank that's
look at this water tank,
spilling.
and then he'll like boom,
Boom.
poke a hole in it. The water tank is like spewing out water, and he's like, all you gotta do is
Flexio.
whack, and he
And he
smacks
smacks
it,
it on
and
there.
a piece of tape is there, and it's like done.
It's like, look, just like brand new.
Oh my God.
Yes, Flex
Yeah.
Seal. Flex Seal on the hands.
So
and then
we
put
need
your,
that in our surviving kit.
Yes, you should put it in your kits, definitely. That's what I always bring when I go shark diving. But anyway, yeah, Flex Seal on your hands. And you put the little rocks in there. Pow, 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 pow. There you go. Anyway, those are our
blinded
points. Let's not dive more into it. Like,
Y'all, we're not going to survive.
yes,
this
no, we're
game.
not.
Bottom
We're not.
line, we
She
all
will.
dead.
No, Marcy will survive. She can outswim and she can turn them over.
I mean,
you
we
are
have Michael Phelps type
You
people out
are
there.
incredible. So, moving on to our last segment. So, whether people go see this movie or not, what movie do you suggest to go see in their free time, Ash?
My favorite movie that people should see is probably really old now, but
Doesn't matter.
Law Abiding Citizen. It's with Jamie Foxx and
Oh.
Gerard Butler.
Oh.
That movie is so good.
Do you have a brief synopsis of what it is?
Basically, it's about with the justice system, and a man, his family gets murdered by these two robbers, and then basically one of the robbers get off, and one end up going to gets the death penalty, and basically it's just whole point is just I'm horrible at this. I just want to say
It's good.
it's really good. It's really good.
Let me see if I can look. I'll look it up real quick.
Okay.
Okay, so the plot says, I'll read it really quickly.
Okay.
Clyde Shelton, horrible name, is an honorable family man until the day his wife and daughter are murdered in a home invasion. He hopes for justice, but a rising prosecutor named Nick Rice, stupid name, cuts a deal with one of the killers in exchange for testimony. 10 years later, that man is found dead, and Shelton coolly admits his guilt. Then he hands Rice, see why it's a dumb name? Rice, an ultimatum: fix the broken legal system or suffer the consequences. But yeah, that's the movie. What's your movie suggestion?
My movie suggestion is Bring It On.
Give us a quick summary. What is it? Just, you don't have to read it. Just, what is it about? Cheerleaders?
Classic.
Two cheerleader teams. One steals everything from another one, but the Clovers, the Toros steal from the Clovers. The Clovers are like, nah, fam, we coming for you. And then they compete in a family competition that isn't so friendly.
They
And
were
it
called the
stars-
Clovers?
Yeah, the black team was the Clovers, and the white team was the Toros.
Toro sounds like a legit name.
Yeah.
Clovers sounds like we're knitting baskets.
No.
It's a classic.
Clovers are, the movie. Okay.
Yeah.
Movie is a
I was about to
classic.
say.
This movie stars Kirsten Dunst, Gabrielle Union, and
No one.
Jesse Bradford. What's your movie suggestion?
Okay, my movie is Tropic Thunder. Basically, these people are shooting a film, but to liven things up, the director drops them in a real jungle. That's the movie. It stars Jack Black, Ben Stiller, and Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr. is not Iron Man in this? What?
Yeah,
It's a joke.
this is one of his classic roles where he's in blackface. He is. and
That's
it's-
this one?
Yeah, and it's hilarious. Because someone says in the movie, there's a line where someone says, I'm sick of you people. And then Robert Downey Jr. says, what do you mean, you people? And then the black person in the group says, what do you mean, you people?
What do you mean, you
Yeah.
people?
Yes.
Rewind.
Yes. It is so funny. Funny movie. But yes, that's my suggestion. So, Ash, where can people find you online, Ash?
You can find me at Instagram at fashionista0917.
Sounds fancy.
Thank you.
Marcy, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Marcy_11.9. You can find me on Twitter at Marcy_119.
I forgot.
And where can we find you?
Marcy.
Yeah, I did. And where can we find you? What's your name? David. Where can we find you, David?
My name is Just Saxon.
Do you play the saxophone, Saxon?
I play the triangle.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, you can find me on Instagram at David_Poems. You can find me on Twitter at a Clark Kick Type. Shout out to the mustache. You can find the show on Real and Real Pod at everywhere, anywhere you can think of, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, everywhere. Thanks to our patrons for listening. We appreciate you for donating. You help the show keep going. Literally, we can't do it without you.
Thank you to our listeners for just taking the time out of your day to listen to us. We appreciate you for taking the time to enjoy our voices.
Yes, in your ear holes.
Yes.
From our mouth holes.
Share our voice holes, our mouth hole voices.
Share our holes with other holes.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, shout out to Bianca for our intro. Go check her out on the Juma brand. She has great products. Go check that out. And thank you, of course, to my baby sis, who I love so much, Ash, for coming on.
Yes, we appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me. I had so much fun doing this.
Yay.
Nonsense. Straight nonsense. Anyway, have a great day, guys. Bye.
Bye.